Stealing some shit.
And what, pray tell, is that?
Super muscular street shark.
That's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago.
New species of shark.
Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
Tactical nuke incoming!
Well, damn. Good morning, afternoon, and evening, whenever you're sitting down to watch this episode of the Caffeinated Dad Gaming live stream. My camera's off. Everything's off today. There we are. Hope you guys enjoyed the meme. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I as soon as I saw it yesterday or last week, I was like, you know what would be really funny is like if there was like a tactical nuke because it was mom, and the cut of what I did with Venat. What I wanted to do, let me put it this way, was have it, there's an edit that you do with that music, and it's especially towards the end, you start flashing back and forth, like it cuts out on the screen while there's something epic that's about to happen. And I just thought it, because I don't know, let me put it this way, I'm like in my 30s, and I saw it and how I edited it, and at like one point it was like almost like a seizure warning. I felt like I should have had a seizure warning on the edit, and I was like, oh god, oh, I can't look at that. So I cut it, and I was like, you know what? We'll just have her fade into the crystal, because that's where we know that she's going to be. That's it. We know. I do appreciate you guys being here, especially on this Wednesday night. This isn't my typical stream time. As I shared yesterday, and I shared it even with the mods, I showed them the message. I was like, yo, I'm not messing around. My power went out at 7:14 p.m. last night. It did not come on until about 11:52 p.m. last night. So even if I were to stream, it would be about an 8-minute stream. So that's okay. I desperately needed a good night's rest, like a night where it's like I literally can't work on any YouTube project. I can't stream. I can't watch TV. I can't do nothing. And I tell you, the reason that I needed that was because the kids are all back in school. Yay! Everyone loves the kids being back in school. And as you can kind of hear, they're already getting sick. What's it? My oldest one has a snotty nose already. My middle daughter had like a low-grade fever, and it just started. It just like, and everyone's going down the route for it. And it's just like, oh my goodness, I'm like, come on, can we just get one whole week before all the shit hits the fan? I know that I'm going to be sick. I know. I do clean my toothbrush. I sterilized that bitch. Sorry, shouldn't cuss. YouTube doesn't care anymore. What happened last time? Yeah, I know. Why is it when you say remember what happened last time, it makes it sound like it was like a war crime, like something happened? Sick cuz parents. Yeah, it's just, oh man, melting pot of germs. It doesn't matter anymore. Yeah, haven't been sick in 3 years. Wear a mask. You know what? Like legitimately, I said this as a question. There's a at our community center that we go to, they have like a child play area for the little kids. And I always thought it was funny, even during the summer, the lady who runs it, she's a younger lady. I would say she's only a little bit younger than me. She always wore a mask, and I never asked her. But after this week, I was like, oh, I get it now. Oh yeah, I get it now. Haven't been sick in years. That actually may not be a bad case, especially going to, God, kids. Oh, and you know what's even worse? Yeah, we saw a family friend, and their family was out tonight. We took the kids out to go to Five Guys to get some food. And their little kid, their little boy was there, and he was playing around. I don't know how old he is, but he put his drink right next to mine, and I was talking to my wife, and I were talking to his mom, and I didn't even pay attention. I picked it up, slurped right after the little kid. Am I cooked, chat? Am I cooked? I might be. Little play factories. Yep. I wanna propose this. Look, I got I got this on the way home. Yeah, baby, we're gonna hit that NyQuil, and I got the one with honey because I like how it makes my throat feel. You're cooked. Galactic. Honey NyQuil, nice. I like honey. Honey makes my throat feel good. It makes me feel happy, so I'm all about it. All right, so that's enough of all the shenanigans. Like I said, kids all started back with school, so it's been just crazy. There's been so much going on, running around, stuff crazy with work, which is of course always a good thing, makes workday interesting. But yeah, I'm hanging in there. I hope you guys are too. Hope you guys are doing well. But she works around less surrounded by people, so yeah, that's true. We missed you. I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be here. I got some, I really want to, I've been thinking about this for like the past week. First off, I love the fact that last week we brought up to Emmett and we're like, yo dog, you turn into like kind of a deranged psychopath, to be fair. Like that you kind of did in my time you were, and he's like, I could never forsake my duty. And we're like, you didn't really forsake your duty, but you also were like a dog with a bone. You just wouldn't give it up. So we had that. We met Venat last stream, and we basically, I don't know necessarily. I can't remember if we necessarily confirmed. Have a good night, Yori. Thank you. I don't know. I don't know necessarily if we confirmed or we told her that she would become. Oh no, yeah, we did. We told her that she would become Heidelin. She would be the embodiment of Heidelin. So that is, that's kind of where we're at right now. We just got to her house. We told her all this stuff and she was like, nuh-uh, or, Emmett was like, nuh-uh, ain't gonna happen. I do like that Hythlodaeus was basically just like, cool. Everything's cool. Hey, be cool, my babies. Everything's cool. We'll talk about this. He goes, this seems highly irregular, but we'll be cool. Oh, and also I can't go any further into the stream without telling you the big news. Phoenix went and did something. So you guys remember how hyped we were when we finally got our small little FC house, right? You guys remember that? That was a big deal. That was really cool. We were really excited. Well, Phoenix had been unbeknownst to me, maybe Witchy and Galactic were privy to this. Phoenix went ahead and got us a medium-sized free company house. Just randomly was like, oh hey, by the way, we're getting an upgrade, bitches. Like that's how she approached the conversation. That's how I was informed. So we will check that out at some point during this stream. I do want to jump in. I do want to get some oh wait, Witchy, am I able to show off, or should I oh okay, there's nothing in it. All right, I'll hold off, but that's coming. Oh my god, I did. Witchy was funny. It's just because it was just like, listen up, bitch. That's how I imagine Phoenix. That's how I imagine Phoenix starts most conversations, and I imagine that's how she does even outside of like the interwebs. Like that's how I imagine she, like, even normal conversations. You have not been online for several days. Evening, Sir Nix. And Sam, good to see you. Good to see you. I saw you pop in. I have not been online for several days. Yes. That's the other big news. Galactic has gifted me Silksong, Hollow Knight Silksong, and I think that depending at the rate that I'm going, I should be finished up with base Endwalker in a couple of streams, and I'm thinking right after that, that's when I'll play, because he asked me to play it, and I'm legitimately excited. I've never really played Metroidvanias. You got you Silksong too? Oh, good. So I did a thing. All exactly the same people as we see them online. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So and Tax, I did see you message on X talking about it. I'm excited because like I've never played it, and the game just looks like seriously really good for $20. I mean, like there's like AAA games that came out recently that weren't even that good. Come on now. So yes, we that's something I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to finish up Endwalker. And then before I start my Guild Wars 2 streams, because the new expansion comes out, I do want to put like at least 1 or 2 streams of Guild Wars 2 onto it then. But yeah, we got a plan. Our first objective is to be here and to be talking to our girl Venat and all of them. So yeah, we're good to go. I check it out, but No Man's Sky sucked up all my free time. I heard the update. The free update was awesome. Wait, hold on. 6 times, 2 times for me, and 4 times for others. That's actually hilarious, Galactic. To do the Rising event, and he was left outside of the old house. It was shocking to find no house. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, yes, we did get an upgrade. We're good. Started Guild Wars 2 and started following it. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Actually, right now, I do got to plug. I do got to plug because it's a very big deal. If you guys are a big fan of Guild Wars 2 or you have played it and you have an account, right now there is an event going on. It's called the Fractal Incursion. Essentially what it is, and I can talk about it now. Guild Wars 2 and ArenaNet sponsored me to create the video, which was the video that went out yesterday. Essentially, it is we'll say, an easier way to get into one of their dungeon-style instances called Fractals of the Mist. What's really cool about this is that after 3 weeks, so this first week, next week, and then the following week, you can achieve all the different achievements. I think there's only like 5 or 6 for this, and you'll get a free pair of legendary gloves. Legendary is the best kind of gear in the game. Once you get it, you'll never need another piece of gear in that slot ever again because of horizontal progression. Even with the new expansion coming out, it's still going to be the best that you can get. So that's going on right now. Just saying. Just saying. It's really, really good. Bayou E33. Oh, Expedition 33. Oh, okay. E33. Hold on. Pretty much every free update for No Man's Sky is amazing. Yep. So yes, if you haven't already tried it, Guild Wars 2 is great. Highly recommend it. The Fractal Incursion event goes on until October 7th. So you still got a bunch of time. Highly recommend. Alrighty. Everyone's here and we're all dressed as the tall ween moons here. I love it. Evening Werewolf. Good to see you. Where do I have to go? I have to go over here to Isemain. Begin asking questions. Oh god. Can you guys hear? Your mind is full of silk. How's the background music? Curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering if you might indulge him. Bit low? Can you hear fine? I can turn it up with just a pinch. There you go. What do you wish to know? I think we would know more about learning his interests than what kind of person he is. Of flying life forms, and he has expansive knowledge of living creatures in general. Is that what you wish to know? As a colleague. Somewhat poor choice with his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. How long has Meteion been? Meteion. I cannot rightly say, as the chief's personal creation, Meteion has not been subjected to observation and study like the other concepts. Snark Dad to be snarky. She was simply there, and what do you make of her abilities? I understand that she is highly unusual, familiar, able to read emotions, communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is still a mystery to me. Do you trust him? I've known Chief Hermes for many years. Though I cannot say we are close, he has never withheld information to the detriment of our duties, if that's what you mean. Timeos. He has similar expertise with flying concepts and is more than eager to discuss the project. The banks of the stream somewhere to the east. Oh, and unless you take particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. Well, geez, I'm getting sass. Please do not hesitate to ask. taking enough Izamin's time. All right, so we're trying to figure out a little bit, learn a little bit more about Hermes, and then of course Meteion, which I don't know. Wouldn't you agree? From here, I propose we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with resident observers. You can mention. Okay. Fearless style will eventually lead you to. Although I felt compelled to take the reins of the previous conversation, your fearless style of interrogation will eventually lead you. Okay, so I did it wrong, is what she's saying. Watch your footing at the stream. We can meet back here once you finish talking. She said I did it wrong. Okay, got it. And yeah, she definitely seems like a T person. She's basically saying, like, yo, dog, can you chill? You were being way too aggressive. Did I get to say the right? I did. Okay. Yeah, 2 of the 3 fish sales. I like how that poor guy was sitting there running, sprinting for his life, and you guys are sitting there like, yep, this is what's it? It's not Meteion. What was his name? Meteion? God damn it, I forgot his name already. It's on. How do you say his name? It's like M-A-T-A. I can see it. Someone help me out here. Mattia, thank you. What did I say? Meteion. Mountain Dew. So like, you guys were gaslighting the shit out of me because you're like, this is what happens. The world comes screeching to an end when you only sell 2 out of the 3 fish. Mitsubishi. Mattia. Yeah, Mattia. Could make a great coffee commercial. I don't know. Any bar patron on Sports Night. Is it true you're an expert on flying creations? All right, let's be a little bit more candid, I guess. And abide in love for 80. I was but a young boy, stricken with the transcendent beauty of glorious golden feathered creature my father had designed. It was then and there that I vowed to once surpass his masterpiece. Oh God, he's gonna just keep talking. I chose the wrong one. Jesse did? Oh, jeez. At last I realized my childhood ambition and the dreams. Is there some specific word you expound on? You were hoping for my opinion? Okay, I was supposed to just... I hate this game. Why do you make me do that? Like, Heidelin Venat, like literally 5 seconds ago was like, yo, you got to be a little bit more chill. Your fearless way, like you got to be. I'm like, okay, maybe I should scale it back. And I scaled it back for this guy, and he's like, well, let me start from the beginning. First, there was nothing, and then the bang happened. And it's like, Jesus, and like I didn't need all that. Good God. What sets the chiefs apart creation, however, is his benefit of boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Birds that climb so high they disappear from view, others which traverse the boundless sky in moments, and all without riding currents. Who can conceive such marvels? Wait a second, though. All right, hold on. I need my hat. Hold on. That line got me. That line got me. I'm a little concerned. All right, everyone's ready for this cook. This might either be overdone or raw. I don't know where this is going, but that line just had me. Somehow, I think Hermes has, and this is, I'll start like this. Hermes has something to do with the creation of dragons. I think there's some kind of play in there. He said in that line, he was talking about creatures that could just ascend to great heights. Hello? Hermes knows a lot about the celestials, about out in space and all that stuff. And that they could traverse places without the need of currents. The only creatures that we know from our time that could do something like that was Midgard Sormer and his clutch of eggs. And he got chased by Omega, and that was one whole thing. But the thing was that at that time he was chased and taken all away. What's crazy is I think that's the only way that dragons could be be like even rolled into this, because again, if they are creating all the creatures that go into the source, the one planet, or like however you wish to call it, like it doesn't make, like they would have had to create it. So that tells me that Hermes had some play in creating dragons, Midgard Swarmer and his clutch. I'm just saying. Let him cook, even if it's a little burnt. Keep cooking, I'm hungry. He's cooking, time to marinate. It is a good music to cook to. I don't know, but just that one line, because if we know he was like, they could disappear from view, and they, in his knowledge of the Celestials, there's only one creature, one baddie, we'll say, or thing that was created that could do that. And this kind of actually leads into it, because wouldn't it make more sense if Midgard Swarmer, right? He came to our star, he came to the source because he realized it was of Hydaelyn, that it was like a place for protection. Out of all the different, we'll say, versions, planets, whatever you want to call it, realms, like he could have chose anyone. He went to Hydaelyn. Midgard Swarmer, I'm willing to bet, was created in this time by Hermes, and he recognizes Venat. And Venat, who becomes Hydaelyn, he's like, I remember you, I can go with you. That's it. I'm just saying. That's a dig, but there's something, I'm willing to bet Hermes created dragons. Despite my adoration for Meteion as a concept, I have never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. Could choose to submit Meteion's concept to the Bureau of Architecture, architect, and then the design will be registered for public scrutiny. Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Of course, if he came to me as a fellow artisan looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Yeah, tell us about Entelekis. Do sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower here in Elpis which was exhibited properties of one or the other? Must have been centuries since I last heard anyone speak of such things. Has there been a recent resurge in interest? No. Okay. The triggering long lectures. Oh, geez. Differences in how I played. So much pizza on the walls. Hey, you know what? Eventually something's gonna stick. Qatar, I love that you found the emotes for all of that. That was great. You really liked the video on the legendary gloves? Thanks, Bar. I was so excited when I found out that, and I was so honored to be able to do that video. I was excited. I couldn't tell anyone. I was under NDA. I can't tell you guys. I can't tell anyone. That's what's up. Sake of idle chatter. Surely you have your own tasks to attend to. Okay, thank God. Oh my goodness, he was a chatter. He was a chatter. The video that I put out yesterday morning, or yesterday afternoon at like 12. Nuke. Had little understanding of Meteion's capabilities, let alone any awareness of Dynamis. My question resulted in much of the same answers. Colleagues Hermes view Meteion as his personal project and could provide no details beyond what you just told me. As we've made some progress here, but more information is needed if we are to reach definitive conclusions. Don't worry, chat will always keep you safe. The bringing deeper question is of Aetherius the sole center of the universe, or is there still other stars and life out there? I mean, that's kind of where we're the world that we know is Aetherius got split. Like it got completely split into all of its different forms, right? Into its other, well 13, however you wish to call the numbers. But it does pose the question that we could do, like there could be, no, you're absolutely right, Scythen. Witchy's on it. Witchy's on it. Witchy, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just saying. Who created cat girl? Who created cat girls? I don't know. Koji Fox, maybe? Are vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth, except for Hermes, it seems. Thus, I am inclined to stay our current course and learn all that we can until about the chief. She and her sisters were created to journey the stars and search for intelligent life. Yeah. We're just going to be straightforward. I'd rather you wish you mentioned that earlier. Do you care? Would you care to elaborate? Cat girls were created by someone who wanted tiny bunny people to be hunted to death. The universe wouldn't create them out of spite, or at least Japan would. Waiting for Chuka and Champwa stream when? I don't know if I'm ever going to do that one. You need to hear those tiger growls. I don't know if I'm ever going to... I mean, like, my elementalist doesn't even use a bow. I'm just saying. No, and, damn it, I forgot the name. The short bow, the Gen 1 short bow, Desu, the one that shoots, the unicorns, that shoots unicorns. That is the most obnoxious thing in the whole damn world. Holy crap. There's a bow, a legendary bow that you can earn in Dreamer, thank you. It's called the Dreamer in Guild Wars 2, and it shoots rainbow unicorns at people. That's its arrow. So every time your character shoots it, and the short bow shoots very fast, so it's nay, 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 and it's the most obnoxious thing in any form of this game. Wait, it was your first? Oh god, that's terrible. One we should keep in mind as well. Just to the pass to the west. Okay, all right. Why did she go east if we have to go west? I don't get that. Alrighty, so I'm thinking that there's going to be there's still a lot that we don't know, and I know that I'm on quest level 87, but I still think that I have like probably 20 or 30 quests. Weeks. Because there's a bugger all here down here on Earth. Oh, you jerk. Ain't got hops. There's still a lot of story that has left to happen, which is crazy thinking that I'm on like quest level 87, and then it's like, see, she works in mysterious ways. So much still to do. Despite how they appear from the outside, their interior is actually a vast area of magic, magically interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason that we are here, is it? I shall join you anon. Okay, I still gotta go. Mama Venat. Cloy! And no, that's no worries. I've had to make so many changes. The funny thing is that all my daughters didn't know what to do. They're like, oh my goodness, it's dark. After the power went out yesterday, they're like, it's dark. I don't know what to do. Dad, we're so bored. I was like, you guys have no idea what it's like to actually deal with. When I was a kid, our power went out, not all the time, but frequently enough that we would know what to do. The power went out, we would read books, we would play board games. If it was like nighttime, we would just go to bed early. Like, I mean, take her to, yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, we survived. We survived. While I conclude my current appointment. At all the other currents, she can take the long way and still beat you. Lights go out, nap time. Go-to was playing Candyland. Nice. We played Battleship. That was my family. Lego Shrelia. Excellent job. Love Legos. Love Legos. For our official records. read a book with a candle like it's 1825. That's what I did. I did last night, like to calm myself down. I've been reading Tolkien. I've been reading The Hobbit, and it's been great. I've been loving the book. Played Payday. Yep. Worst week ever. I bet. I assume you mean Meteion. Difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I cannot tell you exactly when Meteion appeared, only that she now spends much of her time in Chief Hermes' side. Interesting tale my dearest Galeen shared with me. And fellow researcher here in Olympus. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending in Meteion heaven's word. Further, do you see the word heaven's word? Furthering the dragon theory. I'm just saying. It's one of the most beautiful spectacles she had ever witnessed. Sounds like a story I should hear. I have to thank my lack of adventurous activities for them. Never wanted to do anything. Of a Kindle or a Nook is that they can be backlit. Yep. The hills of Appalachia, and power goes out when the weather gets bad here too. Usually not too bad, especially with a large library. Yeah. Of the Heavens Ward? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Expansion's over. We know. That's how we do it. We gotta kill Meteion. She will bring balance. Mistress Venat, I thought you were already returned to the surface. To thank you for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Pray do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but since I have become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research, would you favor me with a retelling of this site that's so delighted to glean? Observing a subject in Metabaso Thalasse. Gazing upon the salty waters of the world's ocean, recreated in such sublime detail. Yeah, the fog's back. Even though such pursuits must continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. Indeed they do. How greatly have we prospered from the wisdom you accumulated during your travels with the Zen. The theories you developed served as the basis of many techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody that nature with as much enduring passion as you. I dare say that there is not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. Talking about unaliving her, by the way. Still got my coffee cup. I'll take you up to the Skyway, and spare the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. Was a shame power was out. I was listening to crank radio to fall asleep. I forgot it was solar. The thing blared to life and scared the heck out of me when the sun rose. There you go. Umbral wind. Do. Aren't you dead yet? Yeah, I know. Everyone's like, oh my goodness, when are you going to die, Catrell? Or, Catriel? Catriel? That's what I'm laughing at, is that everyone's just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait until you die. I'm gonna rejoice the day that you die. Like, why is everyone so excited about this? Oh my goodness. I was watching, so I had a work meeting today, and occasionally I'll just pop onto Twitch and just see what other people are doing, just because I'm curious. I watched for a 45-minute meeting that I had. I watched 45 minutes of some guy doing DSR T. He was doing T. And I was just watching him doing the Epic of Alexander. And it's like, and there was a couple times he was getting to the phase right after Brute Justice and Cruz. I forget the name. Help me out with the name, Galactic. Brute Justice and Cruise Chaser, I think is what it was. Cruise Chaser? Yeah. So they did that, and then they beat that phase, and they got to Alexander Prime, and then they just watched, and it was like every time I'm like, I'm sitting here, and I have my work computer right here, and I'm like, it's like I'm watching a boxing match, like, oh, no shit. Yeah, I sent those reports yesterday. They should have been, they should be in your email box. I can resend them. Mute. Oh, they wiped. Jesus. Like, that's, I swear, I did that for this meeting. Truth be told, this meeting 110% could have been an email. Just saying. And I suggested that it were to be an email, but nobody listened. So you know what? I was watching it. I don't know, like, whenever I see stuff like that, I also get interested in the like the race to world first for World of Warcraft. I watch that because that to me is exciting. I like that stuff, and I like see death, not see. This meeting could have been a Twitch stream. Sam, that's the mentality I had, dude. Oh my god, I sat there and I was like, hot damn, like the meeting was it could have been an email. Everyone likes to get on this just to make absolutely sure that we're all on the same page, which I really think that an actual email could do that justice. But I was watching tea, though, and now I'm drinking tea. Up we go. And then I felt bad, so my middle daughter had she had gymnastics practice tonight, and we went, and her and I went, and it was great. She had a great time. And I came home, and unfortunately, I did a load of laundry, and my poor wife was trying to carry it up the stairs, but she stumbled a little because the dog knocked her off her footing, and she dropped all the laundry, and I couldn't do anything but just sit there and watch it all unfold. Galeen, if that might be arranged. Just because I'm feeling a little under the weather doesn't mean that you don't get the dad joke. You're here on business, and it's dad business. Your business is urgent. That won't be necessary. This is a lovely view to keep us occupied until she is ready to receive us. I hate to say it, but I laughed. Do you think Final Fantasy XIV is better than WoW as a less FOMO type game as a dad? This is going to be a voice cutscene too. Hold on one sec, Tiger.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
So, I haven't gotten fully to the very, current. I haven't gotten current from Final Fantasy. However, what I've seen in comparison, thank you for grabbing a cup, Francisco. If you guys got the cups, go ahead and toss them up. From what I've seen, I would say that Final Fantasy does a little bit better at protecting against FOMO, because a lot of what World of Warcraft, and what I've heard for retail, it's gotten even more polarized, is that it's to get to the level cap, start grinding out Mythic Plus, start grinding out raiding, start just hitting that PvE hard. While you can do that here in Final Fantasy, it doesn't seem like that is the Now, correct me if I'm wrong. It doesn't seem like it's that heavily emphasized that that's what you have to do. I'm guessing that you have to get tomestones of some sort to be able to purchase the best gear, and that comes at a weekly rate, and you could do all that, and you can gear up and be prepared. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's just kind of what I'm seeing based off of previous expansion. I feel like this stuff is like 14 is more relaxed in that approach. And even at that, like, you can do previous content. You can do the Epic of Alexander. You can do, the Omega Protocol. You can do all the most difficult raids, and you get scaled down completely to it. That's one feature that I really like as compared to WoW's, because WoW, you only get to get those achievements, and they only really mean something during a short window. Like, and it might be a short window, might be 3 to 6 months. I get that, but that's still a lot of commitment, especially for me. Like I've been telling you guys, I have minimal time to play as of late. It should get a little bit better, but right now it's just crazy busy. So if I were to play WoW, I would feel like I would be stressing out about not hitting all the daily marks, you know? Have their own points in their in-game. I will say that I feel like, from what I've seen, if I had to do a comparison, I would say that WoW's endgame may be a little bit more vibrant just because of the amount of content that you can do, even at max level. However, Final Fantasy is comparable because you can always go back and do things scaled down, and you still get cool achievements, and you earn like outward features that's like, hey, I did this. Check out my cool weapon skin because I did Dragon Song Reprised, you know? Like, you don't have to raid to earn your current tomes. I love hunts. Yeah. I think that's the comparison that I would look at. As a dad, I would say Final Fantasy is a lot more forgiving as compared to WoW. I'm just saying. Achievements are seasonal. Yeah. There you go. Why is it always foggy up in this bitch?
What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place?
As beautiful as ever. Don't crush your dreams.
I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes and the adoration in your voice.
FFXIV is actually a dozen games in one. It's a choose your own adventure. A true theme park.
There you go. WoW has its parts as well, and I'll give it that. Let's give WoW credit where it's due. Their Mythic Plus is fantastic. I really enjoyed that even when I played. Rating is really good. It's some of the more exciting and kind of top tier. I really like Final Fantasy's rating. I liked 14's rating. I like the idea of being able to do these super hard, like you got to be perfect kind of things to be able to achieve them, but it's kind of like that to me, I like being able to get that, but I don't have to get that. I guess if that makes sense. Final Fantasy Disneyland?
While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures? Well, not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own.
She's starting to see
about
a
the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans.
Trust system is decent, yeah. I only played Triple Triad of the Gold Saucer for a little while. I love that it's just an option for me, yeah. I was gonna say welcome to Shadowbringers. That's where I was gonna go.
I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
So I showed up there for about like 2 minutes, and then we go and find her friend, and she turns into this weird light creature. And then she's like starts eating faces and stuff. It was gross. Why are you laughing? I did not tell a joke. It was very angry. So anyways, I start blasting.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it.
I like Guild Wars 2, but with Guild Wars 3, I feel hesitant to invest so much time into an MMO style game that is not intended to keep going for upcoming years. I think the way that they'll need to make Guild Wars 3 actually pretty good is if they do a similar system, a better revamped system, the way that they did Guild Wars 1 into Guild Wars 2. So that all the time and effort that you put into Guild Wars 1 was not wasted. You earn specific achievements, you get certain skins, you get titles, you get things that you could only get in Guild Wars 1. They do that same from Guild Wars 2 to Guild Wars 3. You got 8 years minimum. And you still have a lot of time. I'm willing to bet that it's not even going to be an MMO. I'm willing to bet that it is going to be an action RPG, but like really well done, the same way that Guild Wars 1 was, but better. That's where I'm betting money on that, I think. And a dude lost his arm.
Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue. To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, even in that faraway place, it gives me heart. Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word.
And no one tried to arrest us 10 minutes later.
As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? When sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe.
You know, your character did the Heart and fist clench while he was talking to her. And one dude's half the man he used to be. Allegedly.
We too are miracles. Each and every one of us. Born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done.
That's a really great, sentiment on life.
A passion swelled within me. An epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true, and a presence without. Immense, yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace.
Venat's and Crystal X art lines were written by a poet. Oh, yeah.
As reassuring as it was intimidating. How keenly aware I became of creation's fragility. Built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath.
He said if we can dream it, we can do it.
I ventured forth on a journey that very day, so very long ago now.
And then built a theme park in a swamp. Ishikawa, that adds up.
Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new, and so beautiful. Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning, and my purpose, my love.
Oh, it's starting to add up now.
And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star.
With the music, to all of my children. Ah! Hot damn! Listen to Answers. And this song comes back holy crap. Jesus. So as long as they need my help, I cannot return to the star. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. I'm getting the answers. Like that song, Answers, was her talking to her people, to everyone on the star. Hot is Answers. He's starting to get it.
Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. A moment she can let go and walk unto the end.
Stop saying and walking in
Safe in the
ends.
knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true.
Oh God, don't let me be honest.
Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
You better not give me a choice. I'm gonna choose the sassiest choice.
Pray forgive my lateness.
Oh, wow. They didn't even give us a line asking us if they like the game. Holy crap. Holy crap. Let me get back to you. Hot damn, that was wild. Because that felt more so like, did you enjoy what you've played? Did you enjoy are you enjoying yourself? Did you have a good time? Holy crap. That was really good. I was like, don't give me sassy choices, because I'll do it for whenever there's a serious moment. I tend to make a joke. My wife hates it. Like when I need to be serious, I tend to crack jokes to ease the tension, because I don't like the tension. Let's break down the tension. And there's tension here because like she's basically asking, which Elidibus, by the way, I do have to talk about, was like, yo, don't talk to anyone. We've been talking to every single person that we have come in here for. Something that cannot be good and still be worthwhile. I was wondering how you behaved tonight. Probably no. At least it's 6
My
out of 9.
observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
I felt like Venat was asking me about my own life journey, not the game. Yeah.
No need to apologize. Your work takes precedence. Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Indeed. I've an interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteion. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Despite everything, it's still you.
Oh, that! Yes, I did. 'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation. As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone, like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling. But
Kinda
then
sounds
another
like
shot
Please.
up, then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate. And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteion, the Meteion, rather.
Plural.
There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
A dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
No, I haven't
Oh,
gotten to the
yes.
dungeon yet,
The
Honey.
sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next
Valkyrie.
day.
We basically asked this girl to drop her work to come gossip.
Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests. It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
Okay.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Please.
To be fair, when the previous Zem asks you a request, you don't exactly deny. Well, she is the only Zem who hasn't, like, died yet. He's like stepping down. Like Hermes was already, he doesn't like the loss of life, which is ironic seeing as that he eventually, in the long run, becomes Fandaniel, which is wild. Wait a second, though. Hold on. Maybe that doesn't make sense. I gotta put this on. For some reason, I'm thinking of a line that Fandaniel... Maybe I misheard it. Maybe I misheard the line. But at one point, when Elidibus died at the end of 5.3, which we knew, like when we killed him as the Warrior of Light, Fandaniel kind of goes off and says the line, and I gotta remember the line exactly. The line was something along the lines of like, now that those unsundered are gone, now I can finally be free. Because the unsundered were keeping him in check. I don't know, maybe this is a jump, but I don't know necessarily if Hermes stayed as Fandaniel. He may have been Fandaniel and then lost it at some point. The reason I bring this up is because at that point, it seemed like he was suggesting that he wasn't an unsundered himself. Well, if he's here on Elpis, then that would mean that he is unsundered, and that Fandaniel would have been unsundered as well. But I don't know. Maybe I heard that wrong. Maybe I'm incorrect, and I'm just pulling out a thread. But that was a thought that I had just now as we were talking about him, because I could have swore he said something along the lines of like, now that those unsundered are gone, I can finally be free. It was something along those lines. I'm just saying. Emotes only. Please don't let my mods have to strike y'all down. Will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter more likely the possibility. Proceeding under the assumption our next step should be to divine why, or even if he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. Has a new course of investigation in mind. They use memory crystals to raise sundered souls. Found this out in Shadowbringers. Oh, okay, well, then there you go. If they use memory crystals to raise sundered souls, then it wouldn't be too far off that Hermes / Fandaniel was brought out after the fact, which would lead me to believe that Hermes was sundered completely. Maybe that's true. A thread, a thought, maybe wrong. Chloe, stop being dead. Chloe, get up. Oh man, they're really making us work. Northeast. All right, so unfortunately, that does nothing but murk up the make the waters more murky. If I remember correctly, also in the last stream, there was no talk of Elidibus as the emissary. Evening, vernacular. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Like, there was no talk, or there was little talk of Elidibus during that last stream. Because they went through all the different names, but Elidibus didn't pop up, you know? Like, that's one thing that has me slightly concerned. Very good side quest in this chamber. Damn, those would be awesome to mount. Not in that way. I got drinks galore up in this bitch. I'm keeping my throat moist. Someone's gonna say something. Too late, someone already covered it. Still want to mount Ramu. Just flying around on thunder. So far, this side of the story. I actually really like Elpis here, Hanami. I really liked it. Because what I like that it's showing, because it was easy to demonize any Askian. It was really easy to demonize them up until like about Shadowbringers. And then once we saw Shadowbringers and we saw Emmett and we saw that he really wasn't a terrible person. He was just a person who was dedicated to his job, his duty. And now here it's like even further, we're seeing that these were good people, you know? Like, I'm just at 16 Ramu. Get out of here! Any honey to keep the throat less parched? This is a timer though. Once I take that, I have 30 minutes. It's a game to see how long I can last with it. Heavy means to fly. 'Tis quite a distance. Yeah, no. I didn't unlock flying. Hardly an insurmountable problem. Yup. Time to ride the dog. Of cool motive, but still genocide. Agree. Now you get to know them a little bit more and see where they came from and from their way of thinking. Absolutely. There's no place on this great star we have not together traveled and still remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. Would absolutely be the fun police at parties. Ah, your before meaning my after. Not that all confusing. It is certainly not unthinkable. For us to face off in a sparring match. What? Holding your own against me in a battle, and you should convince Argos that you're worthy of his back. And besides, I might even teach you a thing or two in the bargain. What? A memory of the distant past to cherish. What do you say, traveler out of time? And if this memory turns out to be a bad one? Ready for a whooping? God bomb, if you, thank you for grabbing the cup. If you guys got the mugs, go ahead and toss them up. Hey, so I have a magical flying dog, and the only way for the magical flying dog for me to trust you to be able to fly you over to this cliff that nobody else can get to, you have to beat me in a one-on-one, noob. What? What? Count as it is dating with mom. Accept the sparring. I'm dating mom, guys. There you go. Dad has finally met mom. I was commenting on the stream several minutes into the pack. This is a blood craving dog. That's not even blood craving. Like that dog wants to see these hands. Hot damn. Let's go spar with mom. Mom God has joined the battle. Oh, and it's a duty too. It's a big duty. How We Met Your Mother.
Let neither side hold back.
Oh my God, I'm tickling her. Well, Jesus! Excuse the hell out of me.
My blade sings!
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna get over here. Ah! Where are you facing? Okay. I feel like I'm just tickling her at this rate. You guys are watching a tickling match.
My blade sings!
Pixel perfect. Oh my goodness, this is gonna take forever.
I shall have to try something different.
I don't know what you're gonna do, but it's gonna hurt. Oh, you're now fist weapons. Fantastic.
No quarter.
Can't change out mid-fight. I like how this is a role-playing game. Am I role-playing as a victim
I
here?
see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
Did you just throw a rock at me? The ability's True Stone. She's throwing a rock. Now let's go over here. Oh, and they stay. Okay, that's going to be a pain in the ass.
Prepare yourself.
You're not missing anything. It's literally just a healer punching, two healers punching. Oh, I got hit with one. Oh, cancel the
We've only
stream.
just begun. Come at me with your all.
Okay, now she's a paladin. Fantastic. How much HP does she have? Hot damn. She's a lot stronger than people give her credit for. She's just tanky as shit.
Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Ash Conifer, thank you for grabbing the cup. If you guys got the moods, go ahead and toss them up. The music is really soothing. Oh dear. It's that one. Stop sucking in all these balls. Mama Heidelin, please. Woo.
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me
I'm not gonna try to drink.
Will.
Mommy does like those balls. Oh, it's gonna be a real-time action event, isn't it? Am I the victim here? Did I just get limit broke?
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
You don't beat her, you survive. Gets thundered. She combo broke me and then did a flip? Like, what the hell was that? Just a straight up whooping.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
She was getting ready to send my ass back to the Shadow Realm. Jesus. Good God.
One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred.
Azam, that's how they
Despite
say
being
it.
less than half my age, his strength was astounding.
We thought Xenos was combat sexual.
As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest.
As for the spar, she goes in to kill me.
It seems we have both learned much on our journeys.
Good God. Am I the victim? I have to be the victim here. Good gracious. Okay, great. Thanks, dog. Crystal Mama, you see, would take one good look at
Well
Xenos
now,
and say, get good
I dare say
scrub.
he has warmed to you.
Now the dog likes me. Yay!
A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
He's a good boy. Why does the... I'm sorry, just the way that they had that angle, they made the dog look really derpy. And then good God, look at all of you guys over there. Hermes' intentions. Worthy of his back. Good God, look at all of the dogs. Whooping from the owner. Minfilia doodle. Beautiful. A flower upon your return. Hunger for bloodlust is now sated. Please allow me to mount the dog. Okay, the dog just ran away. Okay. It's not like the dog could have just flown me. You guys all look beautiful. I was thinking too much on this. What? Wait. Minfilia dog. Thought Minfilia was a flower actually for the longest time, truth be told. I wrote it down. I had it as, yeah, see? Hastily sketched. Elpis, Minfilia flower. I have stick-it notes from this game. And also the occasional dad joke that I wanted to remember. Do. There's nothing to figure out. Oh my goodness, we can see the sky. Holy crap. Quite striking. I wouldn't want you tumbling off last minute. I was gonna be fine. Fog was there just to watch you get your ass whipped. I failed twice.
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment. The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Depends.
So you cannot control the power freely. Worry not, I shall assist you. Come and stand before me.
Am I not standing before you already?
There are two ways to see the past. The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit. But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Yeah, she's explaining the calf headaches when we're looking at someone while they're telling us what had happened. But also explaining that we can pick up the memories just by being around the area that they happen and kind of put it together. God, I love these glasses. She says, come closer after absolutely beating my ass. Oh, that's the difference, though.
All units fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles. End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
It's linked to his M. That would mean the other versions of the Echo are linked to the other seats of the convocation.
I wonder.
That'd be interesting. I don't think that's true, though.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike? How?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No, I will think earnestly on them all. And I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life.
See, he's not a jerk here.
Meteion, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being. In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet, learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps...
Any scientist who's created a child who's always was looking forward to living on. Yeah.
A flower. Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
The Elpis flower. Except for Victor Frankenstein.
So, what is your opinion?
Oof. Yeah, I don't think Hermes would wish for the final days. Not for all the respect that he has for
I'm
all
inclined
life.
to agree.
Certainly
As we
not.
had suspected, the two are somehow involved. Yet 'tis difficult to believe that they would deliberately seek to end all life. In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution.
This is exactly what Elidibus told us not to do, by the way.
Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness.
This
'Twould
is
not
like...
do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
Oh, God. Why did you have to say that? I know how he does it. I know how he does it. I know how he does it, and I'm not going to be okay. I know how he's going to do it. Something is going to happen to Meteion. The way that he cherishes Meteion, and he loves that creature, we'll say, she's going to die. And that is just going to send Hermes over the fucking edge. He will bring the final days. Because he lost the one thing, the one creature that he loved the most. You mean Twitter? Yes, Twitter. Like, 'twould not be such a pure soul to be blackened by tragedy. Something is going to happen to Meteion. She is going to die, and it's going to send him off the effing rail, which then leads the Convocation to come together to summon Zodiark, and then Venat to summon, or to become Hydaelyn. In the balance. It is started by Hermes, because someone or something is going to kill Meteion. Oh, damn it. I'm going to be so pissed if they kill the daughter. Don't kill the daughter, man. It's so big and holds so many many words. You can thank Pint-Sized Phoenix for that one. On the Northern Isle. Every species is destined to release an order. Did you not question how they find room for all of them on so few islands? I touched upon the practice before back at the archives, and where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magical constructed environs. 'Tis there, while within those sprawling habitats, that the chief overseer was, and the most of the Elpis observers could conduct the bulk of their work. Don't look at it. And the dog doesn't die, because we've seen the dog. But what's his name? Hermes is going to go off the rail. I think what's going to happen is, because remember, he assumes the role of Fandaniel, right? He assumes the role of Fandaniel. He is going to assume the role of Fandaniel, and once he is at that level on the convocation, he is going to bring about the final days without the convocation's knowledge. And it makes it even sadder to sit there and believe, or to understand, then that means that the convocation never wanted for the final days. They were just doing it as a means to an end because they felt like they were sad, or they were sad. They were sad that this happened. Good God. Gas grill. It's actually a griddle. It's a giant griddle. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, something's gonna happen to her, and I can't do it. Short order cook style. Yeah. Oh damn, this place is huge. There's still a whole another area that I haven't gotten to. I'm just saying something's gonna happen and he's gonna go off the rail. Or what's gonna happen is that he'll join the convocation, like he's already agreed to, and then the convocation is like, you got to get rid of these creatures, the Meteion girls, because they are unregistered and you didn't do it the right way. So I don't know. Something's gonna happen to the girl, to the blue Twitter. Yeah, dad tingly senses. And no, it's not that feeling that someone's touching the thermostat. That's a different one. Neath Dark Waters. I love this. I love the reprise. Eminent Hythlodaeus. No one else spoke, or that we spoke with, appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or saith the illustrious Emmet Self. The 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days, but we were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hythlodaeus' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that we even failed to perceive it. And what if it's what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible dynamis? How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume that he either knew and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. We are practiced at perceiving truth, and would have known that had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that I am certain. Yeah, there's going to be a catalyst though. He's going to flip because Meteion dies. Oh my goodness, I don't like it. He did buy into the story. He did, yeah. Oh, this is nerve-wracking. That has to be it. Reach the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. 'Tis time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. Thank you for understanding. It's all trolleys. As Emmett Selk, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Oh, Hippolydeus laughs. Trolleys, Aethers, and Daughters, the big three. Do not approach me, do not speak to me, and do not presume to treat me as a friend. Carrying out my duty. Oh, salty. Or no reason to reject collaboration here and now. I commend Emmett Selk for his practicality. I like how he just basically had to say, like, dude, just leave me the hell alone. I don't like you right now. Meteion is with him. Yourself from continuing. I have about another hour and a half is where I'm going. But I suggest we hurry over there to venture somewhere else. Head straight down the path and you can teleport to, from the bottom of the slope. Okay. More wrong than usual. Has to be an unsundered man to feel gone wrong. That's the only excuse. That's the only understanding that I could have. And what's crazy is, wait, hold on, where is it? Travel. Aether currents. I still have one more place to check out that I haven't gotten to. There's still one more zone. We can for sure power through this. Circular enclosure you see up to. Well then, Caffeinated, make yourself useful and bring us out to us. If I were to go, he would assume I was only to press him on the Fandaniel matter. Of all of us present, you stand the best chance of convincing him to put aside his work for the moment. He did survive a bout with Venat, did he not? Off you go to find Hermes, but do be prepared to come to blows with the garden's denizens. Oh, okay, that's all. It says there's nothing to show. Oh, it's up here. Very pretty zone. I guess you can't get to every one of these islands that are up here. Yeah, only the... Ugh. Wait, do I have to fight him? Oh, I do have to fight him. Ugh, making me do content. I don't need fights, I need answers. Slap. 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 Wasn't this guy in the Dark Void, or the Dark Ark? Wasn't it he from the, I remember that attack. That attack, that reminds me of something from the Void Ark. One of the bosses there. Yeah, same rig. Not trying to fight anything, I'm just trying to... Just trying to get through. I like how you guys all caught that. Hey, Red Hero. Michael, this is Final Fantasy XIV. I guess I'm gonna go over this way. Ah, there he is. Gotcha. There's no place for idle. Okay. And now I gotta go back through the garden of things that want to kill me. Great. It's a flying Cloy. I don't know. I just saw the gold doggo. Do. All right. Is there another Aether current around here? Yeah, way far away. But I am for one impressed for your fortitude. Well done indeed. Now that you've convinced Hermes to confer with us, let us pray that things will soon take a better turn. For if as fascinating as it would be to meet Emmett Selk, who would recreate Amarant in the depths of the ocean, I think it best for all the concerned if such tragic events never come to pass. Be it in our future or your past, assuming yours is not truly written in stone. Naive hope that is. Words without sound. I miss Shadowbringers. Shadowbringers is such a vibe. I was totally jamming out to the intro to Shadowbringers at the gym.
My apologies for keeping you waiting. I understand there is a matter you wish to discuss.
Yes.
Aye. A matter of the utmost gravity, if one can suspend disbelief.
Careful with that line, Nakuru.
Tell him what you told us. Who you are and why you came.
Careful with that line, Nakuru. Just saying. Mental stability.
The final days.
There we go. I feel better now. But is your aim improving?
The phenomena observed during these star-encompassing calamities is likely the product of a dynamis reaction, and none is more versed in the applications of this energy than you, Hermes. I must stress that we do not believe you would desire such destruction. We come not to lodge accusations, but to beg your wisdom. And so, distressing though the exercise may be, I ask that you share with us your opinion on the matter, on the assumption that our visitor's tale is true.
Even you, Venat. As you say, the phenomena observed in the two calamities may both be attributed to dynamis. Of note is the difference in its effect. In the first final days, it warped creation magics. In the second, it warped the people themselves. The key variable, I suspect, is the etheric density of the men of each age.
That makes more sense.
Know, ether, in essence, negates dynamis.
So Unsundered would have less. It would have less of an effect, and it would only affect those who are of lesser aether density. So us being sundered and being on the source, that would mean that ours is literally just ripping us apart. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Harboring high concentrations of ether, we ancients cannot readily manipulate Dynamis, nor be manipulated by it. Therefore, rather than ourselves, the calamity affected our magics. In contrast, having been sundered, the people of the future are composed of but a fraction of our ether.
Hey, Artist Lim. I'll get to that in a minute. This is very important right now.
Thus are they susceptible to the influence of Dynamis and its transformative potential. But that would explain only the mechanism, not the cause. Though perhaps...
What is it? Even should it be a hypothesis, we would hear it.
Trolleys.
Dynamis is an energy put in motion by feelings. Feelings for which there must first exist a source.
Furthering the theory. Here we go. Hold on. Get the hell on my head. There we go. Furthering my theory that something is going to happen to Meteion, and Hermes is just going to go batshit crazy. With being the most knowledgeable on Dynamis, it is going to send everything into utter shit. Hat is working overtime. I might as well just keep it on at this point. It must exist. Its energy is motion by feelings. He's going to feel overwhelmingly sad, overwhelmingly enraged, and that's going to manifest as the final days. Just saying.
The source to which the victims must be attuned. One that harbors the self-same negative emotions. Elsewise, it could not be the agent of such extreme change.
So it wasn't the stagnation of the celestial currents. Someone, or something, is instigating the star's demise.
So, we've a villain on our hands after all. Any idea who or what it could be?
The celestial currents comprise the outermost layer of the star's ether, encasing it like a protective sphere.
Yes, but that's the final days, the first final days. First final days were like this. Not the second.
According to your tale, it was where the currents were weakest that the phenomena first manifested. If the inciting factor came from without Aetheris, then its effects would first be seen in those locations.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Oh, it's on other stars.
Do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. I wish only to hear your words, share your feelings, know your thoughts.
Hear, think, feel. The Dynamis is...
May we please be friends?
The Dynamis is speaking to her.
Meteion.
Something is out there.
Executing scheduled task, suspending individual self and connecting to shared consciousness. Connection established. Commencing status report.
It hurts! It hurts!
So hot, so cold, so sad. I don't understand. Make it stop. Please, make it stop.
Steady, Meteion. Steady.
So scared.
Don't kill the girl.
So
Come on now.
lonely.
Please let me be
The
wrong.
pain. It's too much. Why? Why do we? They hurt. Hate. This is wrong. All wrong.
She's gone? But how?
Like just in an instant.
She has altered her etheric density in order to blend in with her surroundings, an ability for avoiding confrontation.
Okay, so she's around here.
Most effective. Frustratingly so. I can't see her either. Not even a trace.
Stay away. Please. This is wrong. My mistake. So please.
Are you all right?
She blended in with the background to run.
In your mind? No. We only heard her speak the instant before she vanished.
She has a connection with me.
Of course. When communicating without words, Meteion also employs dynamis.
And she can speak with me because I'm not as thick as these guys.
That will explain why you were able to hear her when we could not.
What is on my hands? I don't know. Stress? Oh no, I said, Drossel, I said an hour and 30 minutes. I got time.
Then you are our best chance of finding her. Follow her voice and try to track her down.
In game, you dolt.
Hindered though we may be, let us split up and search as well.
They are dense. We're not as thick. We're less thick as these guys. They're asking about your gloves. What's wrong with my gloves? What's wrong with my gloves? I've had those gloves for a while. For a long time. See, I've had these claw gloves for a little bit, actually, I thought. Yeah. All right, so this just got a lot more stressful. She connected with something out there. There's something out there. And it invited negativity. At first I was like, is that Omega? We know Omega to be Allegan technology. What if what they ran into was the Allegans? Allegans, yes. They have the propensity. They have the propensity for space travel. They have technological feats that are like absolutely wild. I don't know, how would they do that though? How would they incite? I don't know. Maybe I just gotta play. I just gotta play. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking way too much into this because I'm like, we don't know much about the Allegans. Allegans. I may be wrong. I don't know. Allegan in quotes. Man, that omelet has too many things in it. Yeah, it seeps into my mind. Our voices reported. Mustn't hear them. I have to run and hide. Flee down the slope. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm still of the mindset that Meteion's gonna die, and I still think Hermes is the one who's gonna go batshit crazy. I'm just saying. Because they keep Allegains? Strain to catch even the faintest whisper, but you fail to hear. She must be somewhere else. All sorts of Allegains. I don't know. I'm just saying. Most of the time, it's either Askians, Allegans, or Trolleys in this game. That's like the three. Or either. Get a cup of ramen. It's all either. I can hear you. Greetings and salutations. Commencing report. We can't tell him that. We must run far, far away. Something happened. Something happened to her sisters. Please don't follow me. We gotta. Except for when it's dries. All right, something happened out there, and she's connecting with her sisters, and it's like, it's wherever. Again, the line right before, it's like wherever the etheric currents were the weakest is where it popped, which it doesn't seem like it's anywhere here. So it's got to be from elsewhere where there's other worlds. You're confused? Yo, I'm confused. I don't know how this is gonna go. Ugh. Her sisters didn't have enough trolleys. Trying to protect us from interplanetary trolley networks needs to be repaired. Dude, I wish I could go faster. You were confused about Omega, but it's been 2 expansions. She must be elsewhere. All right. Oh, wait, it's over here. Can we get it up to 100? You sound like you're entering a bidding war. By the way, Witchy, I appreciate that. Oh, man. No, it cannot be. We sought other life forms. Again, like, we sought other life forms, and the only interplanetary life forms that we really know of is were the dragons and Omega, and those two. Like, that's why I said Omega earlier, and I was like, wait, but I thought Omega was tied to the Alligans. I can't like more. Nice number. Extended warranty, and she's trying to block the spam. The music is stressful. Was found and studied by Alligans. Well, which I knew. Witchy, I knew that. I knew that. That's why I'm like hesitant to agree with that. That's okay. For dissemination to Hermes and all people of Aetheris. Oh god. Expedition data. Preparing profiles on intelligent civilizations. Formulating answers to the question. Finalized report. You mustn't listen. What are you trying to protect me from? Girl, stop running. Any sign of Meteion? Yeah, she's this way. She's having a mental breakdown. Are linked like to a single mind, a shared conscious which connects them across any distance. I suspect something has happened which disturbed its usual harmony. Any sentient being directly. In the Meteia's case, that means speaking in any incarnation within physical reach. So unless we track down the Meteion we just lost, we have no means to communicate with them. No way of knowing what befell our sisters, no way of providing direction or guidance. Great. And concentrate on how we might find her. I was doing fine till y'all showed up. I'm just saying. Hermes, I feel like, is hiding something. I did not mean to mount. Follow, wander, stumble, listen. But Meteion renders herself invisible by matching her etheric density to that of her surroundings, does she not? So, if so, we could then disrupt her concealment with a surfeit of ether, much like how Semet solidified your presence when we first met. Don't be absurd. I can hardly channel either to a recipient whose whereabouts are hidden to me, which is why we all must work together. Caffeinated, will you continue to search in the same manner as before, but this time us in tow, with you in tow? Once he ascertains Meteion's likely location, you can proceed to... Okay, load her up with either. She is made visible. It should prove no great feat to herd her into a corner. We are partnered. Let us return to where we last saw Meteion and pick up the trail. I will keep myself in a state of preparedness, ready to rain down either at a moment's notice. Meaning it falls to you to keep the way clear. Oh, of course, now I'm escorting. Fantastic. Oh, I can't even heal Emmett. Drag him over some waterfalls. He stays with me if I'm mounted, I think. I like to think that he gets on the mount with me. We won't lose her this time. Used to be if you mounted, you lost your follower. Oh, thank goodness. We should be able to reach the bottom of this by dropping down and climbing rocks at the water's edge. Do not even think about dragging me over the files. Final days or no, if I end up drenched from head to toe, I swear I will feed you to a remora. I don't want to do anything. We gotta go. He's Uncle Hades, but thou must. Don't make it a problem. It won't be a problem. The dragging my robe through water. Hythlodaeus better not breathe a word of this to his end. Still, mild humiliation is the least of our concern if we fail to get our hands on media. No, that was worth it. So worth it. God, this music is stressful. Blast it.
Hello there.
That was perfect timing, Z. Thank you for grabbing a cup. If you guys got the mugs, go and toss it up. Strict, cool mom, a mom and cool aunt. There's no need to run, Meteion. It'll break his poor fragile heart. All of her sisters are gone. All of her sisters are dead. All of it's gonna break his heart. All of her sisters are dead. That's what the report is. Something out there killed him. And again, I think that's what's going to be the catalyst. That's gonna send him over the edge. Oh, it's up. Am I still escorting? Yeah, I guess I am. Yeah, Phoenix, where did you get this? Where did you get this? This is new. And I didn't know you were CDL certified. Or, forklift certified, excuse me. Not CDL. When did you become forklift certified? And it flies. Of course it flies. Because why wouldn't it? Most recent space stuff. Most recent comment. Stole it. Stole it. Dawn Trail crafting thing. Oh, okay, cool. Good gracious, we're doing a lot of running. They left the keys in, and what was I supposed to do? It fell off the back of a Lepore truck and Phoenix found it. I'd like to believe Phoenix actually just stole it. That would seem more in character. Damn, the girl moves fast. He's gonna snap.
Aha!
Aha!
Give chase. We shall herd her into the shelter.
Garen Jackson, thank you for grabbing the cup. If you guys got the mugs, go ahead and toss them up. That's actually terrifying. Oh, the look. I wasn't ready for some cardio. I didn't have enough coffee today. Hythlodaeus.
Please, Meteion. We must speak.
Daddy done with the tricks.
I'm sorry, Hermes. I'm so sorry. If someone can hear these words, then please... please protect them. Protect them all.
Oh god, I don't like this camera angle.
Individual self-suspended. Connection with shared consciousness stable. Our survey is complete. We shall now report our findings. All units safely arrived at their respective destinations. Seeking answers to Hermes' question, we attempted to make contact with the intelligent denizens of each star. Results are as follows, in order of numerical code.
Oh my goodness, this isn't gonna be good.
Enna. Traces of civilization found. Structures believed to have served as domiciles. No extant life forms detected. Dio. Ruined remnants of buildings scattered across star, surface of which is encased in ice. Presence of life could not be verified. Tria. Evidence of large population centers, akin to cities recovered. No extant life forms found, only their lingering essence.
Every place that they went, there's no life.
Tessera. Edifices surmised to be abandoned residences found. No extant life forms detected. Deadly plague or extreme environmental degradation likely to have led to mass extinction.
They are all dead.
Oh God.
Octo. Star found in state of violent conflict. Contact successfully made with inhabitants, but deployment of weapons of mass destruction resulted in total annihilation of local population shortly thereafter.
What if I'm wrong about this? What if I'm wrong that I thought that Hermes was going to go to Fandaniel and start the final days? I think he's going to see that there's all this life that is not happening. Every life, every chance, something destroys all of it. And I think he's getting to the mindset where he's just like, you know what? Like, there's no freaking point. Why delay the inevitable? Every place that we have life dies. So he's like, what's the point? We're all gonna die anyway. Oh man.
Inea. Star is a barren desert. No identifiable flora found. Bones of living beings resembling men discovered beneath sands, but determination regarding their intelligence inconclusive.
Remind me, Hermes, what exactly was the question you entrusted to Meteion?
I tasked her with asking what others live for. What gives their lives meaning.
Oh God.
Did you consider what may happen if the premise of the question is flawed? To be able to answer it, one must be living and desire to continue doing so.
Remember that we once
But if
lived.
Meteion finds no living beings in the course of her journey, or none who desire to live, what then? What answers would she derive from their silence?
It's got a point.
Meteion, enough. Suspend your mission and return hither at once.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of higher power. Said power later laid waste to civilization in fit of rage.
Decapente. Local civilization once flourished under auspices of a higher power. Said power later laid waste to the civilization in a fit of rage.
Upon revealing this to me, entity elected to self-terminate in lieu of providing answer to question. No other intelligent life forms found.
The higher power just ended its own life rather than answering the question because it didn't want to live. What?
Turning a deaf ear, are we? We are taking Meteion back to Amarot. As I understand, we will need her if we are to bring back all of her sisters.
Yes. Meteion.
Instead of asking the cosmos, he could have asked just the locals. What happens when academic super wizards are allowed to publish without peer review?
It isn't right, is it? It isn't right to turn away from the answer. Even if the answer is pain. Even if we aberrations must scream ourselves hoarse to be heard. Aye. Whatever answers we find, I will not dismiss them out of hand. These words I said to you, and I will hold myself to them.
Probes and asks the infinite void, the meaning of life. What could possibly go wrong? In all seriousness, this is a pretty good exploration of character. Absolutely. Where every planet but us is already dead. Yep. What? Oh, he's taken his true form.
What is the meaning of this?
You cannot take Meteion. Not until she has finished her report.
Oh shit.
All else must wait.
He's ready to throw hands. Oh damn, they fast as hell. Oh, he made him in her.
You fool!
He made her in his likeness. Did you see the blue wings? God, the blue wings. Leave well enough alone. Will these answers assuage you the pain you feel that when a creation is returned to the Aether? Have you never cast your accursed question to the distant stars? You may have one day learned to be at peace upon this one. Caging the messenger. Locating Zaether. All I can say is that he entered from the rooftop and likely arrived at the uppermost point of the facility. Of course, we pursue him. No matter what Hermes might be thinking, Meteion is a potential threat that needs to be brought under control. The Convocation's duty is to safeguard this star, takes precedence over any personal stake. Make terrible main characters, yeah. If we are to learn the truth of the final days, we must give chase. And even if neither Hermes nor Meteion is ultimately responsible, we cannot leave them to suffer alone in this torment. Holy crap! What are feathers but tentacles were wrong. Must have not existed back then. I was not expecting him to throw hands. I was expecting him to be upset that his daughters found no life, and then him just be completely grief-stricken and say, what's the effing point? I'm gonna end everything anyway. That's where I thought he was gonna go. This is not where I thought he was gonna go. I knew that he was gonna protect his daughter. Someone res Chloe again. I knew he was gonna protect his daughter, but not like this. Eternally obsessive and emotionally unstable. And this is worse than that time that I tried to plug my headphones into a soda can. All I kept hearing was pop music. Not what I expected. We have yet to investigate further. Was it K-pop? I'm removing my like. Field of dampening magic is draped over the entire facility, usually in response to escaped entities and the like. Cathissus, scholars and observers are unaffected, but everything and everyone else is weakened to a fraction of their usual capabilities. We do not, however, have urgent business with Chief Hermes. We do, however, have urgent business and must enter the regardless. Okay. Did it sound tinny? Pop music. You heard the can. A new set soon. My old headphone. Yeah. Mine passed away, unfortunately, recently. If Hermes is willing to enact such a measure, I wonder what other obstacles he has seen fit to drop in our path. We're not likely to fight at our best. You were fairly skilled at spotting weaknesses, if I recall. Now you've gone and raised everyone's expectation. I was once a Zem after all. 'Twas my job to rise to the occasion, be that defender, aggressor, or healer. I feel better about my lack of prowess already. Look, we already have the group right here. It was so depressing. Should the situation call for it. Be so good to do duty support. I hate this. I'm ready. So it's a dungeon. Ooh, I love that noise. Let Emmett tank. The fog knows. Well, I want to make sure that we have all the people who want to be here. Galactic, do we have everyone? Or are we waiting on someone? I like that we can bring all three of these, Venat, Hythlodaeus, and Emmett. We're getting some from here. Kati is Hypobora. What? Oh, that's the name of the dungeon. Katisis. Series of complications and irritations. In spite of this, I have gained one useful thing, an awareness of Dynamis, who think a power with potential to corrupt Aether had largely escaped our notice. Whether or not I believe your tale, the facts underpinning your narrative will be the source of much debate. So understand that I act not for the sake of your fantastical quest. My duty remains to apprehend Meteion, and if that means if that now means Hermes, then so be it. Okay then. All right, let's do it. I'm not even gonna. All right. Oh, I gotta stretch out the healing hands. Haven't healed in a little bit. Wow, this place is already trashed. I bring Emmett just to piss him off. Are we doing big pulls? Jeez, all right. Attacks.
Please, turn back, else I might be forced.
Oh, there's something I want to click. Oh, we're running. Okay. Stop running from me. Damn it, Galactic. I just popped cooldown. Don't, you just, I had so many cooldowns going on right then. Damn it. It just ran out of everything that I had. Gravity. Jesus. Gravity. A test of your reflexes. I think I responded pretty well, but I'm like, damn it. I popped all the cooldowns and he ran. Of beneficial existence to the star, one or more as a mission to determine the answer. Will your creation be able to survive the wider world or threaten the survival of the experience? Okay, thank you for that. Ah, proper content. Shot across port bow. Do. All right, let's go. One's attacking me, Galactic. I'm running. Ugh. Feeling it. Gravity. Galactic, it would be great if you weren't made of paper. Things start hitting so hard. Oh, first boss. Lissa. Any Guild Wars 2 fans out there? Oh, I gave myself it. I'm sorry, Galactic. Oh, geez. Well, that's terrifying. How the hell did you know where that was going to be? Icicle? That's going to move. Got it this time, don't worry. I got you. Oh, the snow. Okay. That's making me nervous. handled. I dare say my healing has gotten a lot better. I'm very proud of myself. Boss attacks are the best. Anything good? Yeah, we got something. And stop bothering you with his own cooldowns. No, don't do that. He's popping his cooldowns. Let him be. He's his own man.
I'm warning you. Stay away.
Whoa. Central dignity. There we go. I think I double tapped that too. Holy crap, dude. Pumping them heels. Whew. Let me God damn it. Did you pop it there? Did you pop it there? I don't think you, I didn't see it. Try to. Ow. Hold on, there's a journal here. Guess we're pulling. All right, I'll read that in a sec. Your butt over here. Monitor turned off. It's all right. I got you. You only getting. See, this is one thing. We had that question earlier where we were talking about the difference between WoW and Final Fantasy. I feel like the dungeons here in Final Fantasy feel more meaningful, whereas in WoW they feel more routine and less impactful, but their endgame can be a hell of a lot more challenging, you know? Mistress Lissa, boss we just killed, her creation is based on the concept of a bipedal wolf, and indeed is an impressive man-like in its gait. It is also highly intelligent, as it is evidenced by the abilities it employs. While the gleam in its eyes give the impression that it comprehends our words, if this proves to be the case, it would be a shame its throat isn't designed for speech. I must make mention of that in the next report. That is service. This frozen sphere, and then we're going to the concept review. Yeah, I mean, like, I understand Mythic Plus because Mythic Plus you can scale ever higher and it's a hell of a lot more challenging. But here they actually, again, they feel really meaningful. Like, I really like the way that a lot of this is handled, truth be told. I love the dungeon scene. Oh, hey, look, we're fighting a landlord. Inhale. Fire breath. I'm guessing. Ice breath. Oh, and two of its heads. Okay, I'm starting to see the play here. So we got to be like right here. It's gonna cover 2/3 of the room. Yeah, I'm seeing you now. I was gonna say, man, this guy's got a... Directly behind has to be it, right? That has to be the play. Nope, still got hit. Whoa, I was not expecting you to die that quickly. That is on me. Get your butt back up. I'm gonna say right here. I read Pyretic Blast as that it was gonna kill me. That was my fault. I did not run with the stack. I ran because I thought that was gonna kill us. But it's fine. We lived. Everything but the middle. Classic sack. Yeah, I ran away. I ran away as fast as I could. You saw that? But we didn't wipe. We didn't die there, folks.
I cannot let you take Meteion. Not yet.
A single stack. I live, bitches. Was that on purpose? Okay, I guess that was. Yeah. Y'all saw that, right? Vital muscle memory. All right, it's okay. It's okay. Meant to do it. Was enjoying the stream too much, right? I do like the dungeon music. You guys aren't kidding. The dungeon music's got something for it. All right, hold on. I did get some gear. Recommended gear. Recommended gear. All right. Oh, damn.
I must hear their answers before they're expunged from existence.
Gravity. 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 I just had a one run. Let's see, there you go. I'm saying gravity. I'm not saying mavity. Oh damn, this place is like his personal thing. We have the Yoles. These look exactly like Yoles from frickin' Stormblood. Depravity. Mavity. Gravity. Cat's got the zoomies. We're doing a Doctor Who bit. Wait, what? Oh, I don't know that. I don't actually watch Doctor Who. I've seen a couple of things. Well, bam. Oh, wait, hold on. With this, oh, damn it. Winged Defiance, Hermes. So this is, again, Hermes.
So, it comes to this.
Hermes, Hades.
I have no wish to fight, but this time, I cannot yield. Though the world may think me a mad, desperate fool, I will hold fast to my conviction.
Very, very poor timed me winning an item. All right, hold on. I gotta read. In the end, it was a relatively simple thing to grant the creatures the ability to navigate the celestial bodies, but in this method lacked the precision needed to guide them to the same location each time, as it would be vital for their survival. The breakthrough came from the form of magnetic fields, the use of which is discovered the incumbent Daniel during his tenure as chief overseer of Elvis. Precision needed, as would be vital for the survival. The breakthrough came from the form of magnetic fields, the use of which was discovered by the incumbent Daniel during his tenure. Yeah, okay. Victory fanfare. Yay, we won! We did it! There we go, my gloves got changed. Birds are government machines. Confirmed.
I will have the time and tranquility I require. Gust and gale, gather to me!
I hate wind bosses.
Ancient brand, unleash your power! Dancing winds, pierce my foes!
I like that we're like basically on top of the world.
Stars on high! Fall is rain!
Oh dear. How was I to dodge that? Oh, I guess one of them was fake. Wait, hold on. All right, I'm coming back up. Everyone just live. Getting bullied by the wind.
Streams of ether! Surge is one!
Okay, we can recover. Okay, yes. I'm on it now. Woo. Almost had a full deathless run.
Dancing winds! Pierce my foes!
True bravery. Oh, we got interrupted. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you could interrupt.
Stars on high!
All right, so here comes the meteors.
Even when transformed, but I am not finished yet.
Oh, we had to hide behind the rock. That makes more sense. Got it. You're an ass. You're an absolute ass, Galactic. I saw that. Hey, I hit level 90.
No! My power!
How much longer do I have? Witchy. How much longer do I have, Witchy? A half hour? Okay. One quest after this? Okay, I can do that. Wait, can I talk to these guys? I can't talk to these guys. You guys ready to see the new flex? Oh, yes! Oh, yeah! I look like an Askian. With the glasses. Oh, yeah. Do this. Okay, it didn't freeze. My glasses are better. Calf is Ascan certified. It dropped for you. Never gotten it.
It's over, Hermes. In the name of the Convocation, I hereby take Meteion into custody. And setting aside the matter of your nomination, you will come with us too. We require your knowledge to assess and resolve the situation.
Party asking.
Meteion, I am so sorry. With that, I could have listened to your report in full. Reflected upon its meaning and conveyed it to others, that they might reconsider their chosen course.
Have to wake up 45 years old.
But I have failed, and that wish will never be realized. However, ere our fates become the province of others, I bid you tell me just one thing. Was there happiness in those distant stars?
God, he's so emotionally unstable, unfortunately.
Was there a reason for living?
We conducted our search as per your instructions. We scoured historical records, communed with the spirits of the deceased, heard the final testaments of the dying, welcomed their shadowed hearts into our own. One race had striven to create a world bereft of animosity. They renounced relationships to avoid interpersonal strife, and in so doing brought about societal collapse. One race had renounced war and devoted itself to the enrichment of its people. They were conquered.
Dear.
Though they destroyed the enemy in reprisal, they could not regain their former glory. One
They
race
looked
had
right
concluded
at Emmett.
that finite time was the root of all woes. Aspiring to shatter its shackles, they went in search of infinity. They discovered nothing is infinite, and that neither time or death can be cheated. Disillusioned, they gave up on the future and themselves. One race had discarded all things that gave rise to sorrow, hoping to have only joy. They found joy lost its savor in the absence of sorrow, and lost their will to live. Though worlds apart, these peoples shared a belief. The belief that they had tried their best.
Remember, she's Dynamis, so she's reflecting whatever emotion she is conveying.
That they had tried to fulfill their potential with every step and success. In the course of which, they learned the truth. That they would never be free of fear and sorrow, anger
Evil
and
Meteion.
despair, of loneliness, so long as they yet lived. Even now their souls cry out for oblivion. And to this song of anguish, I lend my voice. We lend our voice. Oh, beloved mankind, shimmering jewels of beautiful Etheris, rejoice, for we will free you from the cruel yoke of existence.
She is basically the voices of all those dead.
There is
Holy
no
crap.
need to struggle in vain, for in nihility awaits salvation. You will know peace and serenity. And it will be beautiful.
She sounds more like Van Daniel than anything. Hot
We
damn.
will make our nest at the edge of the universe. And there in the dark of dead worlds, hoard sorrow and suffering. There we will sing, our chorus ever louder and ever clearer, that our song may reach even this ether-shrouded star.
Holy hell. This has just gotten so creepy.
Such is the answer we have found in the stars. Such is the gift we now offer to Atheris.
Who are you to decide our fate? To decree we live or die?
K1DW, thank you for grabbing a cup. You guys got him, toss him up. Well, geez.
Have you lost your mind? You heard what she said. She means to destroy us all, yet you'd still take her side?
Meteion. Meteion
In the name of the star, we have discarded those creations that we deemed.
He's gonna bring about the final days. I called it. I know Hermes was called. I knew it.
We ourselves are flawed. Does not stand to reason that we too should be discarded.
Oh my goodness.
That is sophistry, and you know it.
Perhaps it is. Perhaps I am wrong. Who is to say that you are right? Let us settle this with a determination. In my authority as Chief Overseer of Elpis, I will make a judgment on man's fitness to exist. If he can learn to value all life and retain his will to live, even should his end be justified, he will surely find a way to revert his demise.
Good God.
If not, he will perish from the start. As with all determinations, provisions must be made to ensure fairness. Kairos! Awaken!
Memory reconfiguration system Kairos activated. Awaiting instruction.
Command. Universal memory alteration. Target area. Catesis Hyperborea.
Catesis Hyperborea.
Arrival of MSQ of the convocation at Propylion. Endpoint. The present.
Time travel.
Erase the memories of all events and replace with a vague recollection of the following. I was here, preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to MSQ and Hitherdays. Meteion's shared consciousness became unstable. She and her sisters could not sustain their existence. And all
they were coming.
Dissipated with a burst. The resultant shockwave accidentally triggered Kairos, which erased several days of memories from all present. Execute.
Command acknowledged. Initializing. 3 processes remaining to execution.
So they're basically wiping the memory of eminent Hitlerdeus.
I dare say one would be hard-pressed to make it fairer. Everything that you told us, everything that has happened, the fact we've even met, it will all be gone.
Go, Meteion. To the edge of the universe, where none can reach you.
Hermes, won't you come with me? If you were to shed your flesh, I should be able to carry you.
That Hitlo is so pretty, it hurts.
I will remain. As a man, I will oppose the oblivion you bring.
Silly fool. Had you said yes, I would have granted you the gentlest end.
This ends here!
Oh, come on, Venat, let's go!
Fly, Meteion!
That is far enough, Hermes!
Oh, come on, Emmett.
Argos, to me!
The dog was there!
First process complete. 2 remaining to execution of memory reconfiguration.
As if we needed more pressure. No matter what, you cannot forget what happened today. For it is the key to saving your future. Your world. This fight is our fight. What comes after, our problem to contend with. Not yours.
That's why.
No. Your own struggle awaits. And no one else can take your
The glasses are killing it. Holy crap. Named her Scooter after Argos.
You must leave this place with your memories intact. And I will see that you do. Now then, where is it? There you are, my little confluence.
That actually makes so much more sense. Oh, come on, catch her. You can catch her. Oh, I like that she rides Psy Saddle.
Almost! Oh! Very well, then. You may elude us this day, but not forever.
Meteion. Okay, so this makes a lot more sense.
Meteion's gotten away.
Second process complete. 1 remaining to execution.
No time for brooding.
I got the look for it.
Listen well. Beyond lies a spatial confluence that connects the interior sections of this building. I will destroy the confluence and force open a way outside. When I do, you must jump through.
Oh, he uses a bow?
I cannot tell you how sorry I am. But neither can I let you escape!
Oh, he's gonna try to kill Hythlodaeus. Oh, come on, Caff. We've taken better hits, worse hits than that.
Too brave by half. Exemplary work, as always, Emmett Selk.
What? But how? I thought the confluence was over.
Don't play poker with Hythlodaeus.
Over
Caff is
there,
dead.
Yes, we were rather hoping we would. It was never anywhere but where it is now. The instant those two began making their way towards nothing, 'twas clear the plan was a diversion.
Oh, they were playing
I'm
chess.
quite incapable of destroying a confluence, I must confess.
A gambit brazen beyond words. Though we've grown accustomed to reckless improvision due to the antics of an incorrigible associate. Though, in the case of certain present company, incorrigible is an understatement.
So am I just like falling to my death right now?
Honestly, I'm beginning to suspect it's a requirement for every Azen.
Oh, thank God.
There's no time! Quickly! Even now, I do not believe your tale. I would not suffer us to walk such a wretched path. Still, if it must be said...
What's he gonna say?
Do not squander it. The legacy I leave you.
Remember we existed. Oh, God!
Final process complete. Executing universal memory alteration.
We cannot be trusted with his legacy. Holy crap. And he smiles.
Go, Argos!
He had already trusted it to us. There's a lot to unpack here. Oh my goodness. Holy hell, 50. Jesus. If you guys got the mugs, go ahead and toss them up. Welcome in all the new caffeinated members. Guys, there's a lot going on right now.
Just a little tired.
Hot damn. Thank you for that. I greatly appreciate that. I'm still like unpacking everything that was just announced and what it became.
True? Are we the only ones left who see beauty in the world? In life? Are the stars above no more than husks of fallen civilizations?
Meteion has become
and yet
has become the entire like entity of depression and anxiety. She has harbored all the negative emotions of all the dead because again, it's dynamis. It's about feeling and what she has felt across the way. That makes so much more sense.
I feel her. Though she is unimaginably distant, I feel Meteion's presence.
There's answers again, yep.
And the place where to we must go. Ere she made good her escape, I placed an enchantment upon her, one which allows us to follow her trail.
Thank you for that gifted membership.
She has already left the outermost bounds of Aetheris, and continues on her way. Given the vastness of the universe, it will still be no easy feat to track her down.
Thank you for joining in as well, Jazz Liker. If you guys got the cups, you guys, I know quite a few of you do. Put those mugs up. Let's go.
But thanks to Emmet Selk and his Ladeus, all is not lost. We remember. So long as we remember,
it was when you killed Zodiark. Yeah.
Shape.
Oh my God.
I'd like to know too. Let us ascertain the situation at Cutisis Hyperborea, where they should still be.
Oh my goodness. Good doggo.
Given the likely state of their memories, however, 'twould be imprudent for us to approach them directly. In which case... I am sorry, my friend. I've asked much of you this day. But may I trouble you one last time?
To get on Hermes for who are you to determine who's fit to live and then his whole, I don't consider you truly alive, so thus it is not murder to modern day people. It shows how far he has gone and how, like, in Shadowbringers, how, like, far along he truly was and how, like, how alone he was, I think is what it was.
Argos will investigate in our stead. We will share in his consciousness and see and hear as if we were with him.
Hear, think, feel.
Now, close your eyes and open your mind.
The glasses are killing it in the scene.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
And say hi to the house.
Unharmed? There is a gaping hole in my memories. I can scarcely remember arriving here in Elpis.
Forgive me. I was preparing to demonstrate the functionality of Kairos to our guests. But Meteion, her shared consciousness became unstable.
So, that's what prompted the state of alert. And when you went to investigate, you were caught in Kairos's accidental operation.
Oh, God.
So it would seem. It's all a blur to me.
Such an unfortunate accident. Oh, and what of Venat and your other companion? You went inside together, as I recall.
We did?
If Venat was with us, I have no recollection of it.
Be okay with this result.
But that there is her familiar, is it not? The fellow seems happy enough, so I think it's safe to assume his mistress is well. I haven't the slightest notion who this other companion might be, however.
Oh my God.
Ah, well, that individual struck me as a bit different, for want of a better word. Perhaps it wasn't actually a person, but some manner of creation.
Hermes did think that Meteion died.
Curious. I must ask Venat about it when next we meet.
Yeah, weird glasses.
Yes, you do that. Now, if we may tend to Hermes, whatever this Meteion did, it seems he bore the brunt of it. Once you are fit to travel, you will return with us to Amarot. We need to make certain there are no other ill effects. Also, I am here on business of the 14. We've already had the conversation, like as not, but since your toy wiped my memory, we'll have to have it again.
Who you calling different Mr. No Name? Coffee-based elemental.
Yes, of course. As you see fit.
The worst part is that these guys were the ones who understand that, like, basically Hermes has set forth the final days. Like, go to the edge of the universe and then just start pushing it, right? The final days to the voice, so that her voice or their collective voice, the voice of the dead, would eventually come here. And and these guys have no idea.
Kairos, it manipulates memories through the emission of etheric waves, correct? There is a theory which holds that memories scoured by blasts of ether are restored when the soul is cleansed in the underworld. If true, then perhaps when our time comes to return to the star, we shall remember these few days we have lost.
I doubt aught of interest occurred. Look forward to the revelation if you like, but I should prefer to reminisce on more meaningful moments.
And he puts himself on the side of mankind and hope, and he's test. Yeah. Like, he hasn't fallen ill to despair.
Let us rest. If only for a while. After all, you and I... Oh, we still have a long, long way to go.
Explains so well why Emmett helps with Elidibeth's trial after he regains his memories. Yes, those are better gloves. I'm happy to help. I understand your exertions were more than purely physical, but one's resting body, if only for a moment, is never without merit. He will blame himself, and he will believe that he never acknowledged his dissatisfaction with the world, and that the media would never have been born to suffer and die. The offer to join the 14 will be a welcome distraction, and one day, hence, he will face the advent of the final days in the role of Fandaniel. Ooh. It's like thinking us killing Emmett and him landing in the ethereal sea, and then going, thou must live, die, and know. Is this the last quest? Is this the last quest that I have to do? Is now to denounce Hermes for his misguided determination, or convince Emmett and Selk and Hythlodaeus that they've been deceived. We must instead ensure that the experiences Hermes sought to expunge are preserved. Weapon against the final days. Age in your mind. And then the house. I don't know if I'll be able to do the whole house tonight. I can do that next week. Playing a fine game. All the kids wake up. It's super early. Thank you for the gifted memberships. By the way, if you guys got the mugs, welcome in. Take them off. Set them up. House won't take long. All right. Trying to get right there. There we go. It'll take a minute. Instant angry in the material scene. I'm trusting you guys. Came in late to a Hamilton movie. No, we got a new house, Lee. I keep coming back to this zone. I'm glad that I actually have sunlight and clear skies. Hot damn. That's so much to unpack. That, like, Hermes basically set forth the final days, or set forth the nuke that was going to set up the final days, and he doesn't even remember. And it's just like, to see if they deemed fit that they would be worthy. Ancient times, how funny, funny Dan and all that festering emotion of hate. Yeah, for someone who's in control of all of this, he has so little emotional control. That's what I'm here for. Several cutscenes. Actually, I probably should have gotten up and gone to the bathroom, if I'm to be honest.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Yeah, we can't stay and help. We can't do anything right now. But we learned a lot about Dynamis.
May you and yours emerge triumphant. Make use of the knowledge you have gained, that your days in Elpis and our friend's sacrifice be not in vain. With Meteion free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us.
We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control.
Something like cars can be launched by one person. Yeah.
I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold.
It's like kind of like a nuclear code, you know? Like you can't, like there would have to be something like a nuclear bomb, how it requires several different people to put keys into work, you know?
Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. Were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe. Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come. Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation. Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist.
When we sat down our tea and told her the story, full circle.
And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end. Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins. We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteion at her nest.
The fact of using nest for her.
We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead. Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. You may find your world to be very different, or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path.
Full circle.
And I pray you walk with me to the end.
Lots of walking and lots of end talk here.
Forward, so too will I, as will all, resolved to fight for the morrow.
That's a good look on my character.
And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair,
with the sun in the background,
we shall silence the song of oblivion. She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise. Fare you well, my light of the future, till we meet again.
Well, it wasn't called Start Runner, was it? All that she is and all that she becomes, like, and how much she helps us. Oh, that's such a crazy exit. God, we've been away for like 3 streams away from our Scion group. Dark days of isolation and pandemics.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandania.
The final days. Gonna smack right into that crystal.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees.
When your will draws us under.
Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate.
Oh, God.
That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac. Covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
All the ween wounds. Justified crash out.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
That was something big.
This is all wrong. Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise. No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion. Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time. So please, open your eyes.
To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness. No paradise is without its shadows. If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
Her and Louis Suave.
O mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer. Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
Oh no.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong.
She understands.
And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart.
I am not sleeping well tonight.
Like naught
Fucking
else
hell.
They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe in mankind's potential. In his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back. From that temptation, I sunder us. No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise.
She sundered us.
Henceforth, he shall walk.
Oh my god, that was such a cool line. Hot damn. And she's like stumbling, holy crap.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment. I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague.
Oh my god.
In one fleeting moment, lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question.
Holy cow. She is struck.
Why, given life,
Are they meant to suffer? To die?
Two.
As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest. A quest to find your purpose, knowing your
that
end
was
is
such a
assured.
cool shot to the dying grasp.
To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you.
Oh my god, I have
find
goosebumps
joy,
like no one
even
else.
as
Holy
darkness
crap.
descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting.
Holy shit. She's been tanking the hits.
A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared
to
you
Endwalker.
to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the
Still
promise
got-
made in another time, another age.
Welcome to Endwalker.
That was such a good cutscene. Hot damn. The weight of the story. That's an understatement. Main hall of the Baldesian Annex. One of the true resting points in the MSQ. Because it was late at night when Dad and I did this together. Entirely new meeting. Holy crap. The sound, what actually after it started playing was incredible. That was just so, it fit just so right. Hey, Ulrich. Just got here, but this is where I must have to say goodnight. I'm just gonna finish this quest. The weight that she carried for so freaking long and still carried. The reason that we were sundered because we needed to walk. Jesus. Oh, all right, hold on. I do want to show off real quick. And and a lot of us doubted her. Yeah. Where do I have to go? I don't even know where the hell I have to go. I have to go to old cooking that until next week. Would not have been for her. Yeah, no. If not, then we would have been done. Is it in the goblet? Oh, teleport to FC. No. It's all right. You showed me this. I know how to do this. Give me a sec. There we go. You got a weird, happy, groggy. I got a lot. I got a lot to think about. Why now? Oh, wow. Look at the size of this house. Oh, she's big. You still got the retainer up front. Look at this. Look, you ready? Calf dad retainer. Not realizing the good old days were never really great. The fact that you got the music blaring here is the reason we persisted. After all, we are a Zen and she was a Zen, which means she was our mentor. Phoenix, I love it. All right, let me take a look around. I love it. Peak housing experience. Oh. There's nothing else. There's nothing else in the house except for the dance party. That was good. Told you I hadn't gotten there yet. Palette cleanser. Good God. All right. Mando, Merc, thank you for being here. All right, so I do have to wrap it up because I need to go to bed. I need to get, or at least attempt to go to bed. That was so much. Like right there at the end. Like the fact that Hermes basically sent his daughter of a nuke into space and was like, basically the end is nigh and everything's going to go to hell. Man should decide whether or not they should exist. And guess what? He was right. He was right. Mankind did deserve to exist because hence we are here. But if it wasn't for Venat sundering us and splitting us up and therefore Zodiark up, then we would have all died. Like, oh. I've forgotten those weapons channel magic. I was so confused when people think she was about to have them the pieces. Ali Farstrider, thank you for grabbing a cup. If you guys got them, oh my goodness. I'm gonna try. Good gracious. Couldn't leave us at 59. Thank you, Ali. Oh. All right, so I got a lot of thinking to do. I got a lot of thinking to do. I got to take some notes, and I'm probably going to go back and rewatch the cutscene again just to encompass it again. Oh my goodness. The goosebumps are down. The goosebumps are down. Scene is not literal, but metaphorical of what happened. Yeah, no. I agree. It's not like she like split them and everyone got like ripped apart. Like, I don't think that, but it's just wild. Seeing the take and letting all the bad things that lead us to the present to happen. There's a lot of similarities with religion with that too. Oh my goodness. All right, so I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out tonight. It's been a wild night. We've got a lot done, and it's just been incredible. I have a lot to think about. I have a lot to answer for. I do want to give a shout out to the members of the channel, the people who are helping me along this journey to becoming a full-time content creator. I thank you. Dark Knight of Anime been here for 14 months, over a year. Same here with Qatar for 15. Qatar with a 5 donation, Dark Anime for a 2. Jazzliker for joining the Coffee Cult membership, as well as No Time for Meta gifting 5. I thank you guys. Zerp and Dark Knight again giving some donations right there. Nakuru being here for a total of 4 months now, and Ali Farstrider joining in, and Zyrex Khan Z for gifting 50 gifted memberships here to the channel. I thank each and every one of you. I also want to give a shout out to the mods who are doing things like the papaya dance here in the background to get us the houses, to get us the cool things, and get me the full Final Fantasy XIV experience. I thank you guys. Seriously. Now I must rest. I'm gonna try at least. I will be back next Tuesday night at the same time, 9 p.m. Then we continue on with this story and we'll see where it ends up. As always, stay caffeinated, folks.